Alrighty guys, this is Snugsonblitz, and we're up to part 8 in my series of how to stop being a noob. What is this series all about? Well, hopefully you've been watching my other videos so you understand, but just in case you're new here, let me explain. Newer players, aka noobs, tend to make certain mistakes while playing this game, and it puts a big red flashing light above their tank, or a red flag. And good players, pros, will notice that and go, ha, this guy has no clue what he's doing, he's in the wrong position, he's not using his tank effectively, we can rip him apart. Let's go. And soon you're back in the garage and going, what the heck happened? Now, you're not going to make all these mistakes in this series, but you may be making some. You may be making many. You could be making all of them. It really depends on how much you play this game and how well you understand it. There are a lot of players I see who have 30,000, 40,000, 80,000, 100,000 games that are still making many of these mistakes because they've never really learned how to play this game well. They'll have 48%, maybe 50% if they're lucky. 46 is not surprising because they don't really know what they're doing wrong. That's why I wanted to create a series, because it will help them hopefully become a little bit better. I don't expect everyone to become great, but I wanted to do my part. And I hope this series helps them, as do all my videos. Anyway, today's video is all about understanding Supremacy. There are two things you need to be aware of when playing Supremacy. Number one, it's more strategic than Encounter. You can have a zero damage game and be very influential. Also, if you get a base early on, it can really put a lot of pressure later on in the game when the enemy team only has 2 tanks, and if they're slow, they'll struggle to stop the cap. And number two, and this is an important one, if you die, you give the enemy team 30 points, and your team will lose 30 points. So that's a 60-point swing in an instant. You've got to be very careful about that. If you're a one-shot or very low health at the end of the game, you've got to be careful. Stay hidden, find a bush. Do not push on out aggressively, otherwise you're going to gift the enemy team 30 points and punish your own team at the same time. Looking at the lineups, we have a bit of a problem. They have a lot of armor to deal with, a lot of big guns. We have 4 HE-able tanks, the Pt.8, the RU-251, the SU-130, and the Scorpion G. That is nightmarish. So I think the best way to win this game is strategically. So while I head into position over at B-Cap and try and spot for my tank destroyers, I would like to ask, if you haven't subscribed, why the heck haven't you? It's free. So just click that button down below and make sure you have that bell icon lit up. That way you get all new info from me. Also, while you're down there, why not like this video? That helps out the algorithm. And maybe leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and I try and respond to all the comments I get. Now, as you can see, our team is sitting back, which is good. Now, the RU-251 hasn't been lit up, so I think you should get A cap, and I'm telling them, get A cap. I'll try and get B cap. Now, they're getting C cap, so we know where 2 of their tanks are, at least 3, sorry. Okay, gonna be careful here. Okay, there we go. It was a bit risky, but I figured with 3 tanks lit up, I figured all of them are there. So I'm gonna try and get B cap here. We're getting A cap, that's good news. But they've got C cap. And they've got the head start on us. I bounced that, that's nice. Can I get B cap? Hold in. Ah, dang it. Nice shot there, but now my buddy's, oh, lovely shot on T49. So his game is pretty much over. And another tank has also lost all their health. It's the WZ-120 GFT. They're trapped in that little corner over there. So there's no need to push in hard and heavy. Just wait it out. We're going to get 2 bases, I think, in a second, because my buddy's getting B cap. That's nice. He hasn't been lit up. That is good stuff. I'm just waiting for these tanks to come on out. Hello, where are you? Now, I talked earlier about positioning, and I think it was part 4 of this series of heavy tanks. This shot, not sure if that hit, but he's in a lot of trouble anyway. Our T-77 is a one-shot, but I think our SU-152 is doing a great job from distance. Can I hit this shot? Please don't move. There you go. Nicely done. As you can see, by picking off targets, we're racking up the damage. Now, the RU-251 pushes in a little bit. I don't think it's necessary. I said earlier on, heavy tanks need to push forward, and they're not doing that. They're waiting. Well, that's not going to work in Supremacy when we have 2 bases. We've just killed another tank. As you can see, that counter just keeps moving up and up, faster and faster. My buddy's got full health. I've taken one hit. We've got this game in the bag. RU251, just don't do anything stupid, because if he's not careful, he can get ripped apart in seconds, as he has no armor to speak of. Pt.8 has lost half his health. I think you should sit back and just be patient. Let that timer tick up. Put pressure on them. Come out and get us if you want us. This guy's pushing out, and Scorpion G takes him out. My buddy's full health there. He's an invisible sniper. We've got this in the bag. 850, 860. Gonna get this shot in. It's a tough shot, but I'll go for it. I take a hit for my trouble, but that's okay. No big deal. Our team is doing their job. My buddy's doing his job. Everybody's doing their job. They're not rushing to their death. There's no YOLOing. They're staying hidden. And can I get this shot in? I don't know if I can. That's a tough shot. Didn't really expect that to go in, but I figured it was worth a shot. And there you go. Game over. Only did 900 and change. Pretty pathetic. My buddy didn't do much either, but we didn't need to. Our Scorpion G had a great game. ISU kept them at bay as well. RU251, not the best game. But again, enemy team sat back. Let's take a look at their stats. The M6, 45% hiding. Not a good position for him. He's got hull down capability, basically. The T-77, also a strong tank. He's only fired 3 shells in the entire game. Not great. C-64, also hull down beast. Not great either. So, I've been sharing these videos to show you what to do and what not to do. And I think you saw that in this gameplay. Supremacy is about strategy. Take advantage of that. You don't have to have the best tank on the battlefield. You don't have to have great pen. You just have to understand the enemy lineup and how to best take advantage of it. Hope that helped. I'll see you tomorrow. Snugsonblitz out.